Hey guys, what's up? Spectre here, and Cyberpunk is back. Years after our first look at the game, we've gotten another glance, and I'll be covering all the information you need to know and going into more in-depth coverage over the next few weeks as information becomes available, so make sure to sub and stay up to date. I'll be scrubbing through the latest trailer and speculating about what we could see in the game, and sprinkling in some information based on the original pen and paper RPG. Let's jump in. We may very well have gotten a glimpse at the in-game map with this opening shot in the trailer. Looking at the map itself, we can see places like Watson, Westbrook, Orbital Airspace Center, City Center, Haywood, and Santo Domingo, and other small sites like Corpo Plaza, Vista del Rey, and Little China. We also get a glimpse at the back of this man's jacket, which may belong to one of the many gangs or factions throughout Night City, but it's more likely a reference to Samurai, a band in Cyberpunk lore. A huge Arasaka logo is visible here. According to the Cyberpunk wiki, Arasaka is a paramilitary contracting corporation specializing in black ops and clandestine operations. Next, we come to this vibrant city street with a shot of Night City Police Department. You know, these pleasant guys from the last trailer. The fashion on display serves as a preview for the customization that will most likely be open to players. Even this young boy with pretend cybernetic implants taped to his arm and face might foreshadow what players will be able to do. Vehicles such as this will most likely be drivable, as CD Projekt Red was hiring for vehicle designers last year. Here we see a street tough who may belong to the booster gangs of the Cyberpunk universe. So far we know of a few gangs like Slaughterhouse and the Back Alley Brawlers. As these three play pool, an overlay is visible as the man's eyes on the right begin to glow with some sort of implant. Is this a power that we can expect to use too? While guns will undoubtedly be our weapons of choice in Cyberpunk 2077, perhaps hand-to-hand combat will be just as visceral as this. I just wanted to point out that it's 77 degrees, which I find a bit humorous, but it also reinforces the lore that Night City is in a futuristic version of California, as the time is Pacific. This car might be a bit low-tech compared to the other vehicles shown so far, but it's not far-fetched to think that we may be driving vehicles on the ground as well as in the air. This is the same man we saw earlier, his jacket no longer glowing. Perhaps we'll have some sort of cool lighting effects to some of our items, depending on time of day or lighting conditions. This small robot is a product of Militech, one of the many corporations in the world of Cyberpunk. They also made the guns that we saw in the trailer last time around. A huge theme of the cyberpunk genre is wealth disparity, believe it or not, as if the low tech is meant for the low class, and these themes are present here as more gruff characters seem to have regular low tech cars and have less sleek cybernetic implants. It seems though even though they have superior tech, the ruling class is not safe from sabotage. This is not the same character as before, yet they're wearing a similar jacket. Or the samurai it's alluding to is the in-world band, and it would make a lot of sense, seeing as that we also saw Arasaka's logo a lot. According to the in-game lore, the band's lead singer is opposed to Arasaka after losing his family to their mercenaries. Here we see a repurposed medical vehicle being used for some violence, as well as more Militech weaponry on display. And with this last driving scene, it could be safe to assume we'll be having a few driving sequences of our own come release time. And that's all we have for now. There's sure to be much more information coming our way now that the floodgates have opened, and you won't want to miss out on any of it. So stay tuned for more coverage on my channel, and as always, thanks for watching.